I don't know whether I'm talking to the right group of people. Yeah. There is something called inbreeding. One time we were at a crusade and there were some strange illnesses. You see a family, everybody is blind. Another group will come, everybody is deaf and dumb. Another group with scales, different malformations. So we're wondering, what is this town like? Why are these things here? And then somebody told us that, in this area they practice incest. They marry amongst themselves. Like a father can have like 60, 80 children. Then he can even meet his daughter and he doesn't know her. You marry her also. But he doesn't know who she is. That is actually his child. Do you see? So it forms these malformations. And so that is why, you marry your sister. And even cousins, they also don't like it. Marry your cousin and close people. Why? Because there is no new seed. So that's why it's not that you get someone from somewhere else. And that person brings a seed. And that's what even creates a normal person. Yeah. So where you have sometimes denominations and churches, sometimes we have no external input. Do you see? New life doesn't really come into your life because you don't have the external input. The value of a seed, the value of Kenneth Hagin's seed when he was 63, to come into a young man like me, when I got that little book, and it made me start to listen to his preaching and to find him, and it started to soak in. I am an SU product. I don't know if you have SU here. Scripture Union. What do you call it here? CU, Christian Union. That is my background. CU, Bible verses, holiness, discipleship, holiness. I mean, this is what sanctification, quiet time. This is all I grew up on. That is my background. I memorized scripture. My games were scripture memory. I challenge you. I know more scriptures than you. You quote, I quote. Until I quote and you cannot quote, then I have won. These are the games I played. We didn't have mobile phones. Those are the games that I have. Yeah. But then one day, God brought a seed from a stranger. That seed was the seed that came from Kenneth Hagin, means an external seed. And that seed was a book. Somebody gave me a little book. And I said, wow, what is this? And I read this book and it just opened up a whole new world for me. Then I started to now find him more. And I was going to him till he died. Even after he died, when I go there, there's some enchantment to me. After he died even, I just walking there. Oh yes, because I can attribute everything in my ministry to that point. Oh yes, that seed. I'll just say this. I'm still talking, I'm introducing this. But one day I saw a man who had a racehorse. Very valuable. I know a racehorse because my father also had many racehorses. My father was a racehorse owner. He used to buy expensive racehorses from all over the world. And one day I saw a man with a very great champion horse. And the man took a strange decision. Nobody understood. He said he's not going to allow his horse to run the race anymore. But he's keeping his horse for breeding. So he kept it in his farm. Said, if you want your horse to have sex with my horse, bring your horse to my farm and I will charge you. Do you know how much he was charging for one weekend? No, I won't tell you. I'll tell those who want to know about this. Do you know how much he was charging for a weekend? $2 million. $2 million for what? For a seed. $2 million for a seed. What a seed. And it's not a fairy tale, it's a true story. I watched, it was a documentary about that famous one. $2 million. That's the value of a seed in your life. You know, one day I saw, when I see the crusade, when I see the ministry, the churches, look at me today. These books, we have published over 40 million in different languages. I mean, how many pastors write books? 10,000 books, 5,000, 2,000 copies. This 40 millions of books. And not just that,